Hello, Sagittarius friends. This is John from Intuitive Johnny, and this is your May 2020 General Career and Love reading. First of all, I'm wishing everyone is safe, healthy, especially mentally healthy. These times it's just really a challenging time for everyone, and I know that it can be very isolating to some, depending on which country you are in. And I just hope that you are taking care of yourselves, because if you're taking care of yourself, you're also taking care of the people around you. And I hope this will have a domino effect to everyone in the planet so that we can all move on and heal from this pandemic. So, for this reading, I have already laid out all your cards just to change things up, because I just want to focus on communicating the messages to you and save you the time from me shuffling throughout the process. Okay? So, Sagittarius friends, let's start with your general reading. The first two cards that you have is the Five of Clubs, and it's being blocked by the Two of Spades. It's telling me that you guys have this change at work, or have this change in your status with your social circle. It may also be a relationship, but I feel strongly that this is more, for many of you, is about work or jobs. And it's being it's it's kind of a blessing in disguise somehow, with a Two of Spades blocking your change at work, especially if you are being you are getting a downgrade, or maybe you're being let go from your careers, because there's somehow a change of direction for you. Like there's something, like I see like a magic carpet for you, catching you from where you were falling, and then it's taking you somewhere else. It's also the same if you are getting a promotion or something, but there is this certain situation wherein you are being taken away from that change at work or change in social status, and it's giving you or leading you to another direction, and it's somehow annoying. That's why I'm saying it's a blessing in disguise. In your subconscious, you have this new beginning for you. So no matter what it is, no matter what kind of change is happening to you, there's this new beginning that is coming, or you're experiencing, and you are ready to actually just, you have the energy, I feel like, to move forward with this new situation. In the past, there was an unexpected event that happened. It can be something, I feel like for many of you, it's something that is not the most ideal, like you feel like the timing is not right, but something is changing for you. And in the present situation, you are being represented by the Jack of Hearts, which means that you are just moving forward and you're just trying to roll with the punches, and that's actually a good thing for you. But in the future, I feel like you may be, I am being guided to tell you that somehow to conserve your energy in a way that, know that this process, or whatever it is that you're trying to you're going through, is a longer process than you have initially thought. Because what happens is that in the near future, you may be stressing yourself out. You may have become this King of Spades, where you're just too stressed and just too exhausted from the process that you are in. And I want you to be reminded that coming in strong is okay. It's a good mentality. However, know that you need to be able to, you need to have the longevity and the energy to be spread towards the coming weeks or even months, because it's not as easy as a 2-day 3-day situation. I feel like it's more of a weeks or month situation for some of you. Currently, you are being guided by the universe. The Joker is telling me that whatever it is that is happening or has happened in the past is part of your journey, and the universe is actually giving you some, or putting you in that. Is, remember that magic carpet is, that's the universe being in its own way trying to save you or guiding you to another situation. It may be different to every one of you. Some may seem like it's kind of a bad luck kind of situation, but it's actually the universe trying to show you something else. So try to focus or try to decipher what it is that it's telling you, or where it is actually leading you. People around you, they have good intentions towards you. The people that will remain after the change has happened in your work or in your social circle, those people will be the ones who will be with you and will be able to help you in your process. What you're fearing is that I think there's so much resentment about being in this situation where you are in. It may be you are blaming yourself, or maybe you're blaming others, but I feel a lot of blaming energy in here. But somehow it doesn't change you so much. It doesn't affect you a lot, because even though you were represented by the King of Spades as someone who was struggling or becoming having some difficulty in approaching your situation, somehow you are able to survive. You will be able to get through this challenge that you are facing right now, and I'm really, really happy about that, because Ace of Diamonds is something. It's a new beginning with some financial ease, financial convenience. It's not something that will put you down, like really, really, like back to zero, below zero, just to start everything new. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, it's telling you abundance mindset. This is your first advice card. Let me read it for you. It's saying, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. That's a very nice card for you guys. Now, moving on to career. Okay, now I get it. So this is somehow very similar to your general reading. I feel like you have this somehow minor setback in the past or currently, but there is something new coming in. You see how the Ace of Spades is coming in twice in your reading, and it's telling me that you guys have this new beginning coming up, even though there was some sort of challenge in the past, and it's something that is diverting you to a new direction, and it's somehow showing you greener pasture. It's showing you somewhere where you can be succeeding, or you may be thriving instead of where you were in the past. Maybe it's something new, but it has so much potential and you can see it. This new thing, if you will be able to secure or go through or somehow push through the things and just continue with the challenges in front of you, there's a really big probability or chance for you to be successful and somehow have this surprise success, is what I'm getting, because it did not feel like you will be able to, and it feels like you were being pushed into a race car all of a sudden, unexpectedly, and that you are now being pushed to compete in this race. It's that kind of feeling where you were just taken by surprise and you are now in this new situation where you're supposed to compete. You may not finish as the first in first place, but you're doing not so bad, because it's a Five of Hearts in here. You will be surprising yourself with the results that you'll be getting from this situation. I'm really, really glad that it's your card. I'm just so happy for you guys. Okay, to reshuffle this. Your second advice card is self-acceptance. Can you see it? Self-acceptance. Let me read it for you. It's saying nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, acceptance, alright? Let me read it for you again. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear Divine. I hope you understand that. It's a nice one. Okay, let's move on to love or relationships for my dear Sagittarius out there. So, six of diamonds with 2 of spade. Let me just digest these things. Okay. For many of you, if you're currently looking or dating someone, or currently with someone, or maybe in a situation, it feels like you are being confronted by some sort of disappointments, or some sort of it's a situation wherein it's making you doubt about what is happening, or making you think about how sustainable this partnership is going to be. And in that situation, I feel like for some weird reason this person is being represented by the Queen of Diamonds, and is facing the 8 of Hearts, which is telling me that this person is ready to look at the finer things, or the positive light, instead of what is not working in this partnership. I feel like this person is ready to see what the cup half full instead of half empty, and it feels like this person wants to compromise. And I really want to emphasize that this person is looking at the positive side of things instead of the negative. It is another way for me to interpret this, is that you are seeing the negativity in your partnership, is that because you are realizing new things about this person, and that it's making you doubt whatever it is that is happening between the two of you, or you're trying to analyze, is this person the right one for me, or you're trying to find out if this person will be able, or if you will be able to withstand this kind of partnership in the future, knowing some facts about this person. But I feel like this person is really willing to move forward with you, despite this person has done some things in the past, or their past, or that anything that has transpired in the past that is not so pretty between the two of you. And I feel like this person is ready to move forward, and that's a really, really good thing. Now I'm choosing or picking three advice cards for you guys, for just to summarize the whole reading for you. So your first card is release jealousy. So it's saying here that jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. It's a nice one, especially for careers. Next card. The next card is the yellow chakra. It's saying here it's flexibility, adaptability, and personal power. So if you're into meditation, maybe try to focus more on activating your yellow chakra, or if you're not, just be like a chameleon, like know how to adapt, know how to use your strengths and weaknesses to somehow move forward with your situation. Last card. It says feelings. It's saying here that emotions want to be felt. You really can't surrender something until you deeply feel it. Allow me, dear divine, to offer all emotions to you, feeling them fully so they no longer hold me captive. So that's your reading, my dear Sagittarius friends. I hope that helps you, and I wish you all the best, and please stay healthy, and I'll see you in next month's reading.